If you're looking for a drama that really does things differently, check out Betrayal, 1983. It's a British film directed by David Hugh Jones and adapted by the legendary Harold Pinter from his own 1978 play. Pinter even wrote the screenplay himself. So what's it actually about? Betrayal tells the story of a 7-year affair between Jerry, a literary agent, and Emma, an art gallery owner. Here's the twist. Emma is married to Robert, who's Jerry's best friend. And it's not just another affair story, the whole thing unfolds backwards. The movie starts after the affair is over and goes back in time, showing you how it all began and how everything, well, unraveled. It's like peeling back emotional layers. Every scene takes you further into the past, making you question what you thought you knew about these characters and their betrayals. Reverse chronology is the whole point here, just like Pinter's play. Here's how the film jumps back in time. 1977, Jerry and Emma cross paths again after years. The affair's ancient history at this point. 1975, the big confession. Emma tells Robert about the affair and things start to collapse. 1973, it's the height of the affair. Keeping secrets isn't easy anymore. 1971, Jerry suggests they get a secret flat for their rendezvous. 1970, where it all begins, at a random party. 1968, Jerry is at Robert and Emma's wedding, totally clueless. Telling the story this way really makes you think about how we remember things and how our version of the past can change when we see the whole picture. So, what's the movie really about underneath it all? Betrayal isn't just about cheating spouses. It's about friends betraying each other, people betraying their own values, and all those personal lines we cross. The movie messes with time and memory. By showing you what happened before you know the full story, you end up questioning everything. Communication, or the lack of it, is kind of the main character. Pinter's dialogue is famous for what's left unsaid. The awkward silences and loaded pauses say as much as the actual lines. And then there's the big question. Are these people really in love, or are they just stuck in the fantasy of it? As for the performances, Jeremy Irons plays Jerry with a quiet charm on the edge of desperation. He's passionate, he's guilty, he's complicated. Ben Kingsley is intense as Robert, somehow both cold and deeply wounded. He knows more than he lets on. Patricia Hodge's Emma is all controlled emotion, sometimes icy, sometimes heartbreakingly vulnerable. David Hugh Jones, the director, manages to keep that intimate stage play feel, but also uses film tricks like close-ups, time jumps, all the stuff you can't do on stage, to really pull you in. Harold Pinter's touch is everywhere. The film sticks closely to his original play, with that signature minimalism and focus on what's not being said. And fun fact, the whole thing is kind of drawn from Pinter's real life. He had his own affair with journalist Joan Bakewell. That rawness comes through in every scene. When Betrayal was released, critics loved it for the smart writing, the acting, and the unique way the story was structured. Some thought it moved a little slow or was a bit stagey, but it's still considered a go-to if you want adult drama that makes you think. It gets mentioned a lot when people talk about movies that mess with the timeline, and it's taught in film and literature classes everywhere. Legacy-wise, Betrayal is one of the best Pinter adaptations out there. It helped launch Jeremy Irons and Ben Kingsley into 1980s stardom and continues to influence storytellers today. Movies like Memento and 500 Days of Summer drew from its non-linear, memory-driven approach to storytelling. If you're in the mood for a smart, emotionally layered drama that isn't afraid to mess with how a story is told, Betrayal should definitely be on your list. Betrayal isn't available on typical streaming rental sites. Instead, you can find Betrayal in a free fan upload on YouTube. Have you seen Betrayal? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Movies of the 80s for more on the most beloved and forgotten movies of the 1980s.